pleased to be joined. You're going to have to help me with your last name, Karina. I should have asked before. Is it Spiess or Spice?
Spiess.
Spiess. I like it. This is Karina Spiess, the general manager
me.
from LukesLobster, and of course, Mary Olga is with us from the Greater Miami, from Brickell City Center as well, the director of marketing there. LukesLobster is right in the Brickell City Center. They're also at the Aventura Mall. This looks absolutely wonderful. If you're from Boston, for example, you've been dying for a great lobster roll, you can find it at LukesLobster, can't
We have
you?
3 locations in Boston: Downtown Crossing, Seaport, and another location.
We'll find them there. We'll find them there in Boston. But the lobster looks absolutely great. Tell me about how you get the lobster. How do you farm this?
So we know our fishermen. Luke is a 3rd-generation lobsterman, so it really is a point of pride for us that we know our fishermen. We're buying directly off the dock, and it's going straight to our seafood company, where we clean it, steam it, pick it, portion it, and send it to our shacks all by hand. And a lot of these people have been with us since our seafood company opened, and it's really incredible.
How long have you been around?
We've been open since 2009.
Wow.
You know, the food we watched you preparing is you're going to make a lobster roll for us. Is that what you're making
Yes,
for us?
a lobster, crab, and shrimp roll.
There's nothing better, especially I think when you think of summer in Boston and now summer in South Florida, than a lobster roll. How do you start?
All right, so we start with a New England style split top bun. So it's split on the top, unlike a hot dog bun that's on the side, so that we have all this beautiful real estate to get the bun nice and toasty. Then it gets a little swipe of mayo inside, and then just the meat.
So it truly is the ingredients. I mean, because anybody could do this at home, but you can't do it if you don't have the right lobster and the right roll and the right mayonnaise too, I guess is part of it. Do people make it without mayonnaise but do it with oil? Did I see some of that?
Yes, actually you can always choose to get it without the mayonnaise. This is a Maine style lobster roll as opposed to a Connecticut style where they are poaching the lobster in melted butter and then they toss it in a mayonnaise salad. It usually has some other stuff, celery, chopped scallions. But we like to get straight to the point and give our guests just a 1/4 pound of this delicious meat in every single roll.
Now I've got the list here. Mary Olga, the list here of other rolls, because you've got a lobster roll, you got a crab roll too.
Yes.
You got a shrimp roll. And what's that third with the last one?
Luke's Trio.
Luke's Trio. What's that?
Luke's Trio is a half of all 3 of the rolls that you see in front of us. So it's our sampler platter, and I think it's the best way for our guests to try everything that we make so well on their first visit.
And Mary Olga, this is also part of Miami Spice.
Yes, they're a part of Miami Spice. They're at Brickell City Center. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you do because they're amazing. Really delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Now what you did is you put a little bit of this with clarified butter.
This is melted lemon butter and a little bit of our secret seasoning right on top.
Secret seasoning.
Brenda, Mary Olga, go ahead
Please.
and dive into it. Mary Olga, please.
Go ahead,
Okay.
because
Gosh,
you really have to try that.
Now you do salads too, so if someone want to go down and they don't want a roll, they can do salads and a lot of different options there. What is this? This is beautiful. Wild blue, is that what you're calling this?
So it's our wild blue salad. It starts with a mixed green base that has red oak, sorrel, arugula, and spinach. Comes with honey balsamic dressing. Up there you see pickled wild Maine blueberries, which is actually Maine's 2nd largest export after lobster.
Blueberries?
Yeah.
Really?
Wild Maine blueberries, which are, they're like regular farmed cultivated blueberries, but they're much smaller.
Yeah.
And they're wild.
And they're sweet.
It's just everything's condensed into that magical fruit.
Right.
Then you also have cannellini beans, red cabbage, sunflower seeds, and you can get your choice of the trio: lobster, crab, shrimp, lobster tails.
It's a beautiful salad. And what kind of a dressing do you do on this?
It's a honey balsamic dressing from Tessame's. And they use all organic ingredients in all of their dressings.
You know what, you said to me something earlier that I was amazed by. Mary Olga, she said that there's less calories in the lobster roll than there is in the salad.
I know, I just found that out. It's exciting.
I love the lobster roll,
It's
thank
exciting.
you. Right, I was excited about it too. I mean, this looks beautiful, I enjoy it. See, my problem is I eat both. I'd say, that's a good combo, the two things. I bet you Luke's is terrific. We're gonna come back and I'm going to taste every one of those darn things. They look delicious.
Yeah.
But we'll tell you more about Brickell City Center, of course, and LukesLobster and Miami Spice. We got it all going here. Right after this on HCA East Florida's Keep This Drink Brought to You by.